scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your souls.
Hey guys, it's Nick from this here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another Mortal Kombat X topic video. Now I know I haven't been uploading a lot, and I seem to talk about this in almost any video I make, but I need your guys' help. So if in the comments, if there's any ideas for videos you want me to do, let me know, anything at all that I can try and do, because I want to get this channel going again, but I'm just not sure what to upload or what you guys want. And I don't want to milk the whole Mortal Kombat thing. Like I will obviously still do videos about Mortal Kombat, I just don't know exactly what you guys want. So anyways, people have been just talking about if there will be a Kombat Pack 3 or not. Now, do I think there will be a Kombat Pack 3 or something equivalent to it? I do think so. There have been kind of a few hints. Ed Boon's been asking us questions on Twitter, like making polls of characters, like which male characters we missed for MKX that weren't playable, such as Noob, Baraka, Kabal, and someone else I can't.
I think it was like Rain or something.
And then he did the same thing for females. It was like Jade, Scarlet, Sindel, and Shiva. And then he asked what we would prefer out of these three things: Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks 2, Mortal Kombat 11, or a Kombat Pack 3. And Kombat Pack 3 won that poll. So, and then not to mention that Carlos Pesina, I think Pesina's his name. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's a lead designer at NRS, and he's stuff about motion capture and like making it a lot of things seeming like NRS is busy with something. Now this could be a few things, such as like I can imagine them animating new stage fatalities and stuff like that, but I think that they might be doing more, especially if they're kind of hinting at it heavily with all these posts and whatnot. So I do think there's a Kombat Pack 3 or at least additional DLC characters in the works. Now which DLC characters will they be? Now that I'm not too sure about. There's quite a few candidates. I do think that if this Kombat Pack 3 or these characters, I think they'll follow a different path than the first two Kombat Packs, like how the first two Kombat Packs did. Two guest characters, one 3D era character revamped who was in story mode, and then just kind of one like reborn character that was like Triborg and Tremor. I don't think they'll do that. I think they will leave out guest characters this time. And I think they're going to be adding more traditional Mortal Kombat characters for this pack. I do think Noob will show up since he won the poll for the males, and I do think Jade will also show up for the in the game because she also won the polls, which is good. I would like to see both of them. I do think they both deserve a spot in this game. And before anyone kind of just says, "Oh well, what about Kitana's mournful variation or Johnny Cage's stunt double?" I think they can work around that because those two, even though they're similar to Noob and Jade, they're not quite like the same, you know what I mean? So I think they can do a lot more with Jade, and it's not like they can't. You could also bring up the argument that Jade can't have her weapons since Kitana has them, but like if you look in the game, Shinnok in his costumes, he wears the amulet, Shinnok's amulet on his clothing, but in the Dark Raiden costume, he also has the same amulet on, and you can fight at the same time with two different amulets, even though it's the same amulet. So they already fucked themselves there, so that can't be an excuse because of that, simply. So I do think Jade and Noob will be a part of it. Fujin, I do think Fujin might make it because he's also highly demanded. Ed Boon and the NRS has acknowledged his popularity and the want for him. So I can see him being thrown in there. And the other character, I can see it probably being another character that happened to be in the Mortal Kombat X story as a cameo. So like maybe a Revenant, which I think would be really cool, is like Nightwolf, Kabal, or Striker, one of those guys. And then you could get Serena, I mean Lee May, even Grossly Frost is even a candidate. Any of those people, really, a lot of them could be in this pack. And then like with guests, like people are kind of speculating if there will be guests or not, and I don't think there will be, but if there is, I hope they don't choose someone like Michael Myers, because that's what a lot of people are saying. And to me, Michael Myers, like, he can't be in the same game as Jason and be unique, and like, because I find they're both kind of in the big stocky slasher character, silent with a mask. They're both the same archetype, right? And really, if you compare the two characters, Jason is just a superior version of Michael Myers. So why would we just take the crappier version of one character we already have and include him? I just don't think that Michael Myers has enough to work with. I'm sure NRS could get him to work, but I just don't see them really bothering. I mean, there's a reason they chose Leatherface over him. And then like there's like Terminator could be one, but like I don't want to talk about like guessed, just because I don't think they'll be in the game. I think they should save whatever choices they have left for MK11. Like they could throw in Ash or Terminator or whoever they wanted at that point, but that'll be for the future. And there's also a possibility that if they don't do a Kombat Pack 3, that they'll just do singular characters, like kind of like how Goro was. And if they did that, in that case, I think it would just be Noob and Jade would be the last DLC characters we get. Again, because of those polls and they're like fan favorites. I can see those kind of being the last two, like not in a pack, but just on their own. Maybe they'd come with a skin pack. We might get another stage even. I don't know, there's like classic fatalities like Kano and Reptile and Liu Kang. None of them have their classic. Raiden. There's a lot of things they can do, especially to make another pack. Definitely make some more skins and do whatever. There's lots they can do, and I know people will buy it. MKX is a great game. They shouldn't just go on to Injustice 2 or MK11. They should kind of just fill out one more little DLC for us, and then I think they can kind of just kill MKX after that. And if they were to do a Kombat Pack 3 or whatever, I can see them announcing this at E3 instead of a game. These have just been my thoughts on this. Like I said at the beginning of the video, let me know what you want me to upload, and just leave your thoughts in the comments below about Kombat Pack 3. Thanks again for watching. As always, this has been Nickfamous. See you later.
Leatherface wins. Fatality.
Let's see how he likes a Kamehameha!